Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the G Perspective. I am your host, George Michael Perez, aka GMike. You already know what it is, baby. Got another episode for you guys, but before we get into it, follow me on my socials at George Mike Perez on Twitter, IG, TikTok, and YouTube at GMike Media _. And then the podcast itself, the audio version, is available on all podcast platforms and is available on YouTube as well for the visual version. This week, I'm bringing on my brother, best friend of mine, brother from another mother, and we go into the Los Bandoleros Fantasy Football League. Then we go into the Green Bay Packers, which is his favorite team. And then the Devante Adams scandal that happened Monday night with him pushing that cameraman / microphone man, whatever he was holding, onto the ground. So tune in, subscribe, leave some comments, and hope you guys enjoy like I did. Let's get it. My brother from another mother, how you doing, man?
What's going on? What's going on? It's good to see you.
Yes, sir.
How
good
are
to see
you?
Too.
Looking
Good,
healthy,
you
fresh
know?
cut.
Fresh cut, you know what I'm saying? Handsome.
Okay.
Both of us handsome.
I see you.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing amazing, man. Just my birthday just passed, so I'm happy to see 29. It's crazy. I wouldn't think I would have been, a lot of people from where I grew up would have made it to 29. I'm one of the last 5 from my neighborhood. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the type of neighborhoods that we lived in, for sure,
Yeah.
it's a great milestone.
You know what I'm saying? It's I'm happy to be alive, blessed, man, for sure. And what's going on with you, brother? How you doing? How's life? From a scale from 1 to 10, how's your mental? How's everything?
I mean, bro, I you know me, try to be the best that I could be. Just try to work hard, live life, and take it day by day. Try not to look into next week, next month, next year. Just today and what I can control now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I like that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I feel like that's how like anybody should be, like when trying to have their mental health right on point. Like, can't be worried about like everything that's gonna go down tomorrow or even yesterday. Like, you just control right now.
Yeah, definitely. You got to take everything definitely day by day. Um, I've been reading books about how to manage stress, and one of those things is that if you have to sit down and think about it like this. If you can't control it, if you can absolutely can't do anything towards the situation, don't stress it. And it's like, I didn't know it was that easy. So that's what I've been doing myself. So for sure. So, come on, let's talk about it. Devante Adams. Get
That's
it
the
off your
person that
chest.
couldn't control himself, and he
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
he couldn't take the easy way out. But just
yeah.
to give the fans a little information on what happened. So
Mm.
the Las Vegas Raiders superstar wide receiver Devante Adams had a mental breakdown after the game on Monday night versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, before we tell you what happened on his mental breakdown, the play that ended the game is what made him super frustrated because his teammate and 2 defenders and himself, they all ran into each other, and what would have been a Devante Adams game-winning touchdown, in my opinion.
Your opinion is correct. I say your opinion has 100%. It has weight 100%. No, I want to go back even further before that play when
Okay.
they didn't even rule the catch, and it was a catch. He had 2 feet in.
Yep.
That would have been a first down. He was out of bounds. I feel like he was extremely frustrated at that chance. I was watching the game live, and I was there with Adonis and Kevin, and I saw the catch. I said they're not going to rule this as a catch, and the next play they're going to give a bomb. It's 4th and 1. They're going to do a bomb to Devante Adams because he went back to the huddle and was like, "Give me the fucking ball, and I'm gonna show them where the catch is."
Yeah.
And then, you have people that's never been in those situations. Renfro, right? He's never been in a situation where it's a game winner. Get the fuck out the way. Excuse my French, everybody out there, but get the fuck out the way and put the ball in Devante Adams' hands. And he basically, and I listen, like I said, we're only human. So I can understand that you have to be completely frustrated. You're pissed off. You were cheated. Um, I don't. I would have done the same thing in this situation. I'm not saying I'm perfect and would have thought it through. Everybody always have they 2 cents like, oh,
Real quick, before you
uh,
keep going, let's explain what you're talking about. So
yeah.
he's frustrated out of what you said, the out of bounds play, which he caught it, he should have been in. Then his teammate and 2 defenders run into him. They would have been a game-winning touchdown. So he gets off the field. Kansas City Chiefs win. In the last second of the game, they win. They're already up by 2 points, I believe it was. And he's coming off the field. He's going towards the locker room, and a cameraman slash microphone man, because I don't really know what he. I
What
think he
that
had a
guy was
mic.
doing.
I think he had a
I
mic
don't
in his
know.
hand.
That guy was finger popping his asshole, bro.
So
That guy.
he walks in front of Devante Adams while he's trying to go to the locker room, and Devante Adams is frustrated to this point. So the dude gets in front of his face, and Devante Adams pushes it, and the dude falls to the floor. And there's a whole video that comes out because someone was recording Devante Adams. So that's what happened. Now, Tricky, like you were saying, give your speculation on what you would have done in that moment, and then we'll move on from there.
I mean, I'm pissed off. I could have got the game-winning touchdown. I would have looked at, like there's so many things going in my mind. This kid, he's probably like 20 some years old, walks in front of me. I am pushing him 100% out there. Get the fuck out my way. Get out my way. I'm trying to get to the locker room. I'm not trying to shake hands with nobody. Move, I'm saying I wouldn't say, oh, I would have like thought it through better or something like that. But the kid definitely had an agenda, because why is he there? Why was he the only guy moving one microphone out the way? It was just a little odd to me. And at the end of the day, you're always the target, especially being in that position, you're always a target. You always have to think 2 steps ahead. And I would have not done better, to be honest with you. I definitely would have. I would have Spartan kicked the kid if it was me.
Sparta!
Sparta! Get him out my way.
No, but like you said, like we're all human. So like in that situation, I don't blame you. Someone's getting in front of you, and you just trying to go to the locker room. You trying to take a shower, get the hell out of there, and go back to the crib, and get your mental right. So I don't blame, but I do blame Devante Adams on what he did. Now we're just gonna stick with the situation and what has happened. If I was in that situation, I can't tell you that I would have done any different, and I can't tell you that I would have done the same. I don't really know, because you know me, Trick. I'm a respectful guy. Like I'm not gonna treat anybody with disrespect. But then I'm a competitor. When I'm pissed off that we lost, like whatever I say or do right after that, like. Yeah, it's gonna be my fault, but it's not easy to control.
It's not you. You do. Some people. You're a different person sometimes, especially in that situation. Yeah. Listen, and then I don't know, man. Everybody's so soft nowadays. Everybody's so soft. Everybody don't want to work. So now Devante Adams has a lawsuit on his hands.
The guy filed the lawsuit. Yes,
he filed the lawsuit.
He's trying to get the bag.
He's getting the bag. Nobody want to work no more. So anybody's taking that opportunity to get a piece of you all day. That's why I say you're a target, no matter what. Especially in those positions, you're a target. If you're famous, you're rich, you got riches, you're a target, no matter what. And there's certain ways to always get you. And now Devante Adams is in a situation where he's going to get either a 1 or 2 game suspension. He's going to try, he's definitely not going to do no jail time or anything like that.
Yeah. And if he does, that is fucking ridiculous.
That's crazy. That's
ridiculous if he does. Maybe I think the NFL, I was going to ask you this, but since we're already going on it, I think the NFL should control this, and it has nothing to do with the police. That's what I feel.
Yeah, because, hey, how this is America. That's all I got to say. I love that. I'm a patriotic. I love America all day. I'm willing to fight for my country. But then again, there are some unfair things that happens.
A lot of unfair things that happen.
Unfair things that can happen, and that's what it is.
So, what if you were the commissioner of the NFL, or if you were the commissioner of the Las Vegas Police Department? I'm sorry, Kansas City Police Department, because that's where it was. what would you think that Devante Adams' punishment should be? Now,
Def-
either
Definitely. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
either give both on police or the NFL, or one or the other, whatever you choose.
I think the NFL should definitely step in. At the end of the day, that was that was their employee. If the guy was working for that, let's say the guy was just one of those fake TikTokers that they get on they get on the field because they got a bull bag and some equipment, and now they're watching a free game. It's their employee. It's their other employee. I feel like this should be an employee in-house thing. If you have something that happens within the job, there's certain steps you got to take. So definitely, I feel like the NFL should step in, and no, Devontae Adams should be suspended 1 or 2 games just for there has to be repercussions to your actions 100%. And like I said, I agree what he did. Yo, get the fuck out my way. Why are you walking in front of me? Why are you walking in front of me? You're not filming me. You're not doing anything. Like, yo, get your ass out my way. But then again, if that, where does it stop? If this happens now, this can also happen again. And if there's no, repercussions to your actions, it can it's a slippery slope.
Yeah, yeah, and the example that I gave you, because I know you'll ride or die for me all day of the week, twice on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
If that's me trying to
25.
do my reporter job and I'm trying to
I'm
get
fighting.
a soundbite out of
I'm
Devontae
fighting.
Adams,
I'm
and he,
fighting.
you know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead
Like
and finish this
it's
game.
different.
I'm on the field. I'm on the field. I don't care if Devontae Adams is 6'4", 220. This guy's at a prime physique right now. You getting a couple licks on the house. Yeah, but but the kid got a bag. The kid got a bag. He did all the right steps. Kansas City, whatever the Kansas City organization, they know what they were doing as well. You know, come on, it's politics as well.
Yeah,
Let's get them boys. Let's get those guys 2 games. Now they don't have Devontae Adams. Darren Waller is out as well. They go down in the ranks. This is possibly a reason why they don't make the playoffs. Like it's eh, everything has a motive. So
one in
yeah,
five, one in
yeah,
five, or 1-4.
yeah.
Yeah,
1-4 is insane.
yeah,
That team 1-4.
that's insane.
Balling.
We would not have thought about that, oh, man, when they
Easy,
first
yo.
started the season, man.
Oh, come on, man. The Raiders were the scariest team. They hit paper, before preseason. I was like, yo, this team is stacked.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs, Darren Waller, Devontae Adams, Renfro. Like these are, some ballers. But then again, it's all about chemistry. Chemistry is huge. Look what happened to the big three, in Miami Heat at the time. The first few games they were booty. They weren't the best. But after a while,
First month or 2 months, something like that.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
crazy. It
yeah,
was
yeah.
it was crazy. It was like I was like, yo, what's going on? Like Pat Riley had to put his foot down, but I feel like there's chemistry issues. But that Kansas City game showed me, that they almost there. They just gotta tweak a few more things, but they almost there.
Yeah,
And
it's
Kansas
still a
City is
long
the team to
season for
beat.
sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of games left. A lot of games left.
So Devontae Adams, we're gonna see what's up with him. Most likely, the NFL is gonna step in. Hopefully, the police does not step in. I don't really think it should.
Yeah,
I don't think people should view Devontae Adams as a bad guy. I think it was just in the heat of the moment.
right.
It all happens to us. We're all human. Like you can't do 1,000 good things and do one bad thing and have
And you're
that one
deemed
bad thing at the
you're
top of
deemed a
your
villain.
title. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
fair. It's not fair. So we'll see what's up with that. But Devontae Adams, he came from Green Bay, and I know Green Bay is your team, yo ride or die team out there. And right now they are not looking good, brother. They are 3-2. They're still above 500. So that's something to clap for.
We should be 4-1. We
Yes,
lost to New York. We
yes.
lost to the Giants. Disgusted by that game. Disgusted by that game. I blame coaching 100%. What the heck is going on? Aaron Rodgers is on the ayahuasca. I don't know. That's my quarterback at the end of the day, but this is his last year. I definitely see that. Unless
Oh, you
I
think
don't
he's gonna retire?
I think he's retiring. I think
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is not coming back. I think he's just he's in a different stage of his life. And football is not part of that anymore. It's time for him to start something new. I don't know what he's gonna do. But Yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
right now, they're the 22nd team in the league when it comes to scoring, and that's insane. Having Aaron Rodgers back there, obviously a big loss was Devante Adams, and then on defense, they're 11th in the league in defense when it comes to allowing points. So they're top 15 in defensive ranks, better half of the league. But what I really want to ask you is, how do you feel about this current receiving core? Because they look atrocious out there, bro.
So if you were to go in my house right now, go under my sink and you look to the right and see the Glad bags, the hefty bags, it's trash, man. So trash.
That's where all the receivers are stashed.
Oh
Is
my
just in there.
gosh, bro. That's where they got all the receivers. They said, you know what, what's the worst place? Oh, we can go in the trash can and get the worst possible receiving core in the NFL. I'm talking about I am seeing dimes by Aaron Rodgers. This Aaron Rodgers is throwing
Facts.
dimes. He finally has his offensive line. He has time in the backfield finally in probably like 2 to 5 years. He's having time to throw the ball, and he's hitting these people in their hands, and they are dropping it. They are dropping it. It is disgusting. I am ashamed to be. No, I'm not ashamed, but I am. No, actually, I'm ashamed to be a Green Bay Packers fan because our receiving core. We should be blowing teams out. We
You
should be
should.
killing
You
teams.
should. Yep.
We
Especially on
finally
the
got a
offensive end.
defense. We finally have a defense. That's what we've been missing all these years. Finally get a defense, and now it's see like whoever can catch the ball wins the game.
The running backs are catching the ball more than the receivers.
No, I mean Aaron Jones, Mr. Fumbaliski, that guy fumbles more than that guy fumbles so much. I mean, he's a great back, but he's like Melvin Gordon out there. He needs to do some extra drills on keeping that ball secured. Yeah, man, I'm shaky warrior. Shaky warrior definitely with my Green Bay Packers. I know you're feeling great. No, side note, I know you're feeling great being a Cowboys fan right now. Definitely beating the Rams. Saw that game. I said, yo, these boys look scary. Let y'all
Our
get Dak back.
defense.
Let y'all get Dak back is a problem. I mean, Cooper Rush, I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
But
He's a good game managing quarterback.
yeah,
For sure.
but he ain't him, you know.
Yeah, he ain't him.
He ain't him. He needs some more growing to do. He needs to sit in the back seat and just watch Daddy Dak do his thing because Dak should be coming back, right?
Yeah. He was clear for practice. He's been practicing this week, but this week is gonna be Cooper Rush again. We're going up against Philly on Sunday night, so that's gonna be a tough game. Philly's undefeated right
Great
now.
games tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great game.
Yeah.
But just jumping back a little pivot here, how far you think Green Bay is going with? And remember, you got Minnesota sitting at the top 4-1, and with that new look offense that Minnesota got, whew, looking.
Kirk Cousins is finally throwing the ball. I mean, he's throwing.
No,
I mean,
he
he's
puts
throwing
up good stats. My thing with Kirk Cousins, man, is he doesn't have that clutch gene, bro. He doesn't. He's like Carson Wentz out there when it's fucking when you try to put the game on the line, man. You see Carson Wentz last week against Tennessee.
Hey,
Like
yeah.
even on Thursday, they won because of Brian Robinson, buddy that got shot. Pray to God that he came back looking good, but
Man.
man, you feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I see ourselves probably not going past the first round, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. I don't see us making it past the first round. Just because I mean, like you said, there's a lot of season left. Let's see how the season goes. But as of now, right now, week 6, our team is not going past the first round. I just don't see it. I mean, we're not catching balls. We look sloppy out there. We look like we just had about 8 shots of tequila before playing the game. And
Oh shit!
the ball's coming, boom. And it's that's what it's looking like right now.
But on Sunday, you guys play the Jets, though. What you think? What you think? You think the Jets will?
So backstory. I know you don't know, but my father-in-law, he's a Jets fan. I'm talking about Jets to the hat to the socks. So it's straight beef in the house right now. Straight beef. I'm wearing my Green Bay jersey. The Jets look crazy good. This man Zach, That boy looked great out there. That boy, it really
Yeah,
got
he
a
does.
team. The Jets have a team. It's crazy to say that. I know the world's about to end because the Jets have a team.
Shit.
This is not a drill, everybody.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we got that dub though. I ain't gonna lie. We're pretty sure we got that dub because we're putting defense on them boys.
yeah,
We
yeah.
just
I agree.
had, yeah, them just played some shaky defenses. Now we got them boys back there. I call about 3 picks. I'm calling 3 picks right now.
Okay. And you guys are at home, so
Yeah.
those Green Bay fans, man, they make the game different.
That's all it is over there. That's the thing. When it's a Green Bay game, everything shuts down. You can't go to no McDonald's.
Yeah.
No, they at the Green Bay game or they at the Green Bay tailgate. I can't wait to experience that.
Yeah, we
Hopefully,
gotta go for sure.
yeah,
For sure,
definitely
we
want to
gotta go.
experience that with you. That's gonna be an experience, 100%.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully Green Bay steps it up, man. Hopefully these receivers start catching balls because, man, seeing Green Bay in the playoffs is always a good thing. I feel like it's good for the NFL. It's always good for the city, of course. But if these receivers aren't catching balls and the defense is playing their asses off, and Aaron Rodgers can't score, offense can't put up points, man, it's just gonna go downhill. It's gonna be a trickle down effect for
Yeah,
sure.
100%.
But now we're jumping into the fantasy football, and I'm going to give it up for you because you are the only undefeated team in our league.
Ah! 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 Let's go,
5 and
baby.
0. 5
I
and
had
0.
something
Look
to
at Billy in the
prove.
back. What up, Billy?
Billy. I had something to prove. Had something to
Yeah,
prove.
man. Hey,
Had something to prove.
hey,
Sorry,
you've come
everybody.
a long way. You come a
Viewer,
long way.
you got to put viewer discretion advised. You feel me on that one right there? But I got something to prove. Got something to prove. 5-0, only 5-0 in the league doesn't mean shit. I play you this week,
Yes,
and you
sir.
like kryptonite. Hey,
You
you
feel
ever heard
me?
of the Kardashian curse?
Fun fact, people. He has not beat me since 2018.
If you heard about the Kardashian curse, there's also a little B curse, and then there's a GMike curse as well. So, I wish I could show you the text that I got earlier this week. GMike said, "I hope you win every game for the rest of the season and lose first round in the playoffs."
Hell yeah.
That's the hating I need in my life. You feel me?
That's,
If you don't
that's what
got
you
no
get.
haters
That's what
like
you get
that in
for
your life.
vetoing my trade. No, but honestly, now, thank you for vetoing. Thank you.
Yeah. 100%.
I got a way better trade.
Yeah, I know. I'm even madder about what you got after that trade. I'm like, how did this guy get DK Metcalf? You have a scary team. Definitely a scary team, but bye weeks are your best friend. So I'm taking this week. I'm taking this dub this week because Derrick Henry's on bye week.
He's on bye week. Yep.
Love it. I mean, my prime back is out, but he's not my prime back. So can't be
He
too
still
mad
got
about
Austin
that.
Eckler.
Still
So
got
his team right now for this week on starting is Lamar Jackson, AJ Brown, Marquise Brown, Austin Eckler, Kareem Hunt, George Kittle, Brandon Ayoku, Max Crosby at the kicker, and then Buffalo's defense. So you have a pretty outstanding squad this week. And then my squad for this week is Kyler Murray, Debo Samuel, DK Metcalf, Leonard Fournette, Ezekiel Elliott, Evan Ingram, Michael Carter, and kicker Justin Tucker, and Chicago's defense, which they already played, and they fucking shit the bed.
That was probably one of the worst football games I've ever seen in my life.
Bro,
Well,
these Thursday night football games,
hot trash, man. Looking like Green Bay's receiving core. That's what it's looking like. Yo, the Amazon say, okay, what is the worst games we can possibly have? And we're like, all right, we'll take all of them. We'll take all of them.
Or the
Jeez.
NFL was like, all right, that's fine. You want to give us however billions of dollars to play Thursday night football game? You want to take the Thursday night football game from us? That's fine. We're gonna give you the shitty teams. How about that?
We're gonna give you fucking terrible TV, yo. Oh my gosh. I mean, I think it was the first time we saw a touchdown in 2 weeks against the Washington Commanders
Yeah.
and in Chicago Bears. Yo, I just they just need help. Like I don't know. I just feel bad for Wentz, to be honest with you. His coach don't believe in him, and I feel like once could be I see sparks of him like being raw and then eh,
Yeah.
yeah. But talking about sleeper teams out here, I know there's a lot of sleeper teams in our league. And I think there's one
Fantasy
team that's
league.
a sleeper.
Okay.
Yeah. In our fantasy league, I think there's one team that scares me the most, and that's going to be Johnny's team. Tua comes back. So he has two. He's gonna have Tua. DeAndre Hopkins is coming back, which makes Marquise Brown value go down. So I'm trying to trade that boy immediately right now.
Okay.
So we got what? Marquise Brown, D Hop, Joe Mixon, Nick Chubb,
Nick Chubb, Justin
Everett,
Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Guy has a squad. You know that.
Yeah, I know. You know me, just talking.
Yeah. You know he has a squad.
He does.
That's the sleeper. That's the sleeper team. Looking at it right now. I'm looking at it right now. He has the most sleeper team. I'm hoping.
And he's ninth place.
I'm hoping that one day Nick Chubb is walking barefoot in the house or something like that and stub his toe as hard as possible, breaks his toe, he's out for 6 weeks.
Well, you gotta wish bad upon the man. Damn.
I'm not wishing bad. I just want him to stub his toe. Nothing crazy. Breaks his toe 6 weeks.
Just take some weeks off, dog.
Yeah,
go on vacation, dog.
Let's get Johnny out the playoffs. Is all I want. I want you to ball for the rest of the season, but I just want you out I just want Johnny out the playoffs because that's the scariest team.
That's what I was gonna ask you. That's what I was gonna ask you next, actually. Like, what? Obviously, only 6 teams make the playoffs. What 6 teams? From you looking at the Yahoo Fantasy app of this week, week 6, will make the playoffs in your opinion?
So in my book right now,
obviously you're gonna put yourself. So put
obviously 5. I'm going playoffs. There's no way in hell.
Yeah, there's no way that you lose every single week from now on.
There's no way in hell I'm not making playoffs. But I see definitely you, myself, Adonis. I can't believe Fabi's in 5th place, though. That's crazy to me. He has such a trash team.
Bobby, aka the legend.
The legend, yeah, for sure. So I definitely see, yes. I didn't know Ernie's team
I like Ernie's team, bro.
Ernie's team is I think this is the best year he drafted, or did he auto draft?
No, he never auto draft.
He never auto draft. Respect to Ernie on that one. Yeah, Ernie team. I see Ernie in the playoffs. 4 seed right there. Yeah. 5 and 6 seed is up for grabs in my book. Could be Johnny. I wanted to say Jose's team, but Jose really killed himself. Jose should should go sit down and talk to himself on why he traded Josh Allen. Why would he give away his knight in shining armor? But hey,
and he's betting on DeAndre Swift to come back healthy. I mean, his team's not bad, but I just don't like Daniel Jones at quarterback.
Daniel Jones is your quarterback? Come on, man. You serious, brother?
Gave away Josh Allen, Jose.
Josh Allen. And let's Yo, listen, people out there, don't you ever trade away Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Don't you ever do that in your life. That's like shooting yourself in the foot and then running a marathon. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna get that far.
But real quick, man, because it's so surprising to me. Out of all the years that we've played, I've never seen George have a bad start like this. He's always made playoffs. He's won a chip before. And this year, he is starting off 0-5. And George, I'm sorry to put you on the spot, dog. I love you, dog. You know my dog.
Hey.
But George, you need to fucking step up, kid. I want to see you come back and have a fucking tremendo comeback. And I want you to talk tremendo shit to me and be like, yo, you're a piece of shit and all this shit. Because I want to see you in playoffs. I want to see. This is why I talk shit to you, because I don't want you to fucking just lay back and be like, yo, you know what? I'm on 5, bro. Fuck it, this and that. Nah, dog. Nah, none of that. None of that.
Yo, 0-5. I actually was talking to him about that the other day. I was like, dog, how are you 0-5, bro? Like, how you and I was like, George, You got bro. Adonis texts him every day. He's 0-5. Every day. Oh, and you know what he does? He does the little effect in the iPhone where you blur it out. So you have to swipe. You got to do extra work to see a text that tells you you're 0-5. Talk about your friends gonna make you feel it. Your friends are gonna make you feel it, ladies and gentlemen.
If your friends are not talking shit to you and they want to see you succeed, but they talk shit to you so you could succeed, then they ain't your friends, motherfuckers.
Listen, if your friends don't talk shit to your face, they ain't really your friends.
Yeah.
You know, if you guys are, I'm just gonna give you an insight. If y'all always on good terms in a friendship, y'all are some fake ass people. Ain't no way. 365. 365, y'all so like, you know, he's my best friend in the whole world, and there's nothing wrong with him. There's some days I
love that Disney animation talk you got right there, boy. What you gonna go do a voiceover for a movie?
Hey, feel me? Hey, I might look into it.
Hey, Pixar, baby.
Hey, you know, they make bread. You know, they make cash.
Facts.
That's crazy. Nah, like, bro, there's some days where I call George on the phone. I hate your fucking guts. I hate your guts, you know, just because, you know, like, yo, you're the worst. You're the worst. And click. Don't even say bye, nothing. Just click. Just call him middle of the night. I'm 5-0. I hate you. Click. Yo, mind you, this guy has told me I would never win a champion. I'm gonna win this champion.
Oh, I agree. I agree with him. I agree with him.
Yeah, this guy has called me. You're never gonna win a championship. I don't know why you try. Every year you're an instant L. I'm like, oh, okay. You know.
Hey, you're proving yourself right now, though. You 5-0. You proving yourself. I'm not gonna front. But remember,
it's a lot of season left.
It's all about the chip, baby. It don't matter if you go undefeated. Ask Tom Brady and Randy Moss. It don't matter if you go undefeated to the fucking Super Bowl. If you ain't winning the Super Bowl, you ain't doing shit.
Yeah. No, I'm going for the chip. This don't mean nothing to me. Honestly, my record does not mean a damn thing. I want to get to the final stage of the playoffs. You know what I'm gonna do with all the money? You know, after I take y'all chumps money, I'm gonna get all the money. I'm gonna get it all in once. I'm going to Tootsie's. I'm paying somebody bill in there. Somebody bill. I am celebrating. I am popping bottles, champagne. I'm wearing goggles to the strip club, baby.
You know what I'm gonna do with the money?
What?
I'm gonna take all the money and go to the Hard Rock and put that shit on red, nigga. Just fucking boom, put it on roulette.
Wow, like that.
On red. and we out there.
And like that, you just double. That's not a bad idea.
Hey, 50-50 chance. 50-50 chance.
You onto something. Definitely. I gotta prove something to my son. My son, Billy. my baby mama, Natalie Govea. I got something to prove to her, you know what I'm saying?
She out there supporting you. Tremendo #1 fan all over social media. I love it.
My girl is she's the best, man. She's into fantasy football just as me. It's crazy. She's like, all right, so what's going on? Play-by-play week. What moves are we making on the wire? She's like, baby, the wire opens up today. Let's go. Let's make, you know, she's
she put on her story the last video that I made for the fantasy football league. She put on the story. I forgot what she said, but she was like talking smack, you know, like saying because you're 5-0 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I wrote to her and I'm like, bro, he's not gonna win this and that. And she's like, George, I need this for my mental health. He needs to win.
Listen, just know if I'm having a bad week in fantasy football, everybody's having a bad week in football in this household. I'm talking about, I'm upset until next week. I am upset. I'm sick. I don't want to talk to nobody. My girl be trying to hug me. I'll be like, yo, please don't touch me. You know?
Go get me some tofu.
Just don't even touch me. I'll just be in the room all dark. I'm not watching TV.
Just staring at the wall. And then she's like, what's wrong, babe? How the fuck did Lamar Jackson only put up 10?
Hey, listen, if you know, like you're physically mad. It feels like somebody is stabbed you in the neck, and like it just that feeling. It's hard to describe that feeling. It's like
it doesn't go away. It doesn't go away till next Saturday. I don't even think about Thursday football. Next Saturday, you're like, fuck, dog. And then when Saturday comes, you're like, all All right, I feel good about tomorrow. I feel good about tomorrow.
Okay, let's go, baby. You look at your lineup 2-3 times throughout the day. You're like, yeah, this is it. This is it. You know.
Right.
Listen, man, fantasy football is a drug. I don't care
man,
what nobody says. Fantasy football brings me joy. It brings me happiness. It makes me angry. It makes me sad. It's like being in a relationship.
No
And
lie.
I love it.
No lie.
And I love it.
And you have a chance to win some fucking money. That's the
Right?
best part. That's the best part.
It's like a
That's what makes
part-time
it
job.
so competitive.
Yeah. No. And it's so this year, you know, our punishment has been finally announced. Or did we veto it, or did we what's our punishment? Well,
I think
what's our punishment?
I don't think we have an official punishment, but I think everyone is leaning towards whoever is the last person in the league has to go to Wynwood, dress up as a woman in front of the RL house.
Our house.
Our house? That's what it's called?
Yes.
Okay. In front of that house.
Yeah, they have drag shows those
when
days.
they have drag shows, and we're going to go out there with a speaker and a microphone, and I'm going to be the hype man with the mic, and then the person has to go out there and try to make some tips.
Yeah.
And then we'll finalize the rest, but that's where it's centered around.
Yeah, they got it. There's a certain tip, you know, that goal that they have to hit. You know, if they can't hit it, they got to be out there till they get it, you know. That's what it is, you know. That's what makes a punishment a punishment. It's not like, oh, I'm there for 4 hours. You can kind of like push through. No, there's a goal you got to hit, and then your punishment is finally over.
Yeah, so George, tell Daryl to buy you a dress, baby.
Hey, I think you should get a sundress, dog. You feel me? It's kind of hot in South Florida.
Oh man, hey, this is awesome, my brother, man. Hey, appreciate you. Real quick before we get out of here, I know you have a little something to promote, so go ahead. This is your time, baby.
Definitely. Listen, our fans out there, just want to say, if you're having some skin trouble, feel like your skin is not what it should be, having some blemishes, acne, and you know, sometimes you want to maybe a little skin routine. Definitely look out Real Skin Talk. It's my girl's page. She puts her heart, her soul into it. I mean, I'm so proud of her. But if you, again, Real Skin Talk has all your skin needs. You can look at all the different brands. It's basically someone really taking the time and effort to, you know, go into the nitty gritty about all the things that you put on your face. And I feel it's super important. Skin health all day. It's one of your biggest organs on your body. Fun fact. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, George. I appreciate you. You have a great day, man.
Yeah. Thank you. And guys, for real, like, she's helped me out with some stuff. She's helped out with my girls some stuff and other people in our group. So you guys go check it out on Instagram at Real Skin Talk and TikTok as well at Real Skin Talk. You guys can follow me on my socials at Twitter at GeorgeMike Perez, IG, TikTok, YouTube at GMike Media _. And then the podcast itself, the audio version, is available on all podcast platforms under the G Perspective. Tricky, thank you again. Congratulations again, 5-0. But hey, don't settle. Don't settle.
Nah, never. I'm never satisfied. Never satisfied.
All right, my brother, man. Hey, love you, kid. Thank you again, bro.